Winter grew long and the shadow fell like ice upon the soul. People huddled round in cave like houses feeling low. No crops to plant, no beasts to hunt, their homes grew dark and closed. Tempers fled and shadows fell like ice upon the soul. When out of the cold a stranger ventured in through storm and ice, asked of them to shelter him and feed him for the night. What can you give to pay your way, fair stranger, from the cold? Well, I can give you stories and sing songs from times of old. How does this put food on our table? How does this keep our children warm? How does this propose to free us from the chains of a winter storm? But they lit the fire upon a hearth, he sat to warm his hands, thought a moment, stretched his arm, and gathered story strands, then spun a tale through the night. He sung them songs in the firelight, and for one night they settled in with no arguments or fights, and sat beside a bardic fire. Come light the winter bardic fire, tales give comfort from the bitter cold. Ignite the springtime songs anew, songs of passion, love, and tears. While summer song fire stirs the blood, epics of war and heroes bold. Autumn fires change like leaves, gentle poems to rock a year away. Come light the season's bardic fire, let the stories feed, those flames grow higher. Summer grew long and the castle stood upon embattled shores. People watched the king and armies ride out to the wars. The queen, she looked out o'er her people, gathered fearful in the hall. Lightning flashed like the cannon shot that shook the very walls. The queen called out to her adviser in the council hall, asked of them these questions spoken out to one and all. How do we bring the wives some comfort? How do we keep our squires bold? Shall we stand for king and country? How do we get this story told? Councils argued with each other, shouting, trying to be heard, but it was the minstrel, oh, who had the final word. Light the bardic fire, my queen, send skalds out to the war. Our tales build their courage higher, make their spirits soar. We'll tell those left behind of stories brought home from the lines, and remind all those now in harm's way of home and better times, as they sit beside our bardic fires. Light the winter bardic fires, tales give comfort from the bitter cold. Like the springtime fires anew, songs of passion, love, and tears. While summer song fire stirs the blood, epics of war and heroes bold. Autumn fires change like leaves, gentle poems to rock a year away. Light the season's bardic fire, let stories feed, the flames grow higher. Spring bardic fires will lift you up and out of your dark holes, fill you up with wonder, waking diamonds from the coals. The autumn types of music fire much closer to the ground. It's kind that causes friends and foes and peers to gather round. We'll ring our heroes' names to all and keep their story known. Pass their tales to our young kin, carved in our blood and bone. It's how we serve our king and country, how we serve the commoner, how we serve those in the trenches, how we serve the loyal peers. Tell the story of bold heroes, sing of times that stir the blood. Let all know they are not forgotten, we remember as we should. When bardic fires are lit and tales pass from times of old, this is the bonfire that provides fuel and kindle for the soul. We will tell all the stories of our heroes old and new, victories won and battles fought to build warm fame for you. Come sit behind our bardic fires. We are the winter bardic fires, our tales give comfort from the bitter cold. We are the springtime fires renewed, our songs of passion, love, and tears. Our summer songs fire tears the blood, epics of war and heroes bold. Autumn's fire still change like leaves, gentle poems to rock the year away. We are the season's bardic fire, our stories build, those flames grow higher. Woo!